Hi everyone, this is the Brothers Pondering podcast. I'm Callum.
I'm Nathan.
You're Nathan. We're brothers and we like to talk about anime and other things. So this is the first video, and if you like, you can follow us and keep in touch and leave comments behind any opinions we leave, and we may or may not read them. So today we're just deciding what to talk about.
I actually had an idea.
You have an idea?
So, obviously the new Down to Down episode came out yesterday.
Right, yeah.
So with that came the introduction of the new character. I believe his name is Kinta.
Kinta, right, okay.
So, I had an idea. Rank the 7 main characters being Momo, Okarun, Gigi, Seiko, Turbo Granny, Ira, and Kinta, ranking them based on how much you like them.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to remember those names. I know some of them, but I'm not going to be able to name them. So, apologies, everyone. I watch a lot of anime, okay?
No, you don't.
So, let's get this started. So, how do you want to do it? So, we're just going to go through it, like, least favourite to favourite?
Yeah.
Okay, so out of the 7.
Yeah.
Okarun's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree. For me, number 1 is Okarun.
Surely these guys agree, like, surely.
Yeah.
But, like, I can't imagine anyone actually much better than him. He's just really inspiring.
Yeah. So who's your number 2?
Miss Ayase.
Momo.
Yeah.
What was your number 2?
Yeah, and I use him because, you know, for obvious reasons. His the way he goes.
Yeah. My number 2 is Turbo Granny.
She's my number 3. She's definitely third.
My number 3 is probably Momo.
Fair. So it's just interchangeable between them, really.
So they're top 3.
So then, what makes Turbo Granny better than Momo for you?
I just find her funnier.
You find her funnier?
Yeah.
This is great content, guys.
Number 4, I'd put Gigi.
Gigi?
Yeah. The evil eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, the evil eye is really good. But Gigi's really... Well, no, I've warmed up to him. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. That's not...
So he's number 4. I'd put number 5, I'd put Seiko, who is Momo's grandma.
Actually, I think I put her above Gigi.
So you put her at number 4 and then Gigi number 5?
Yeah.
I put Gigi number 4, Seiko number 5. Number 6, I'd put Kinta, the character from the new episode.
I agree.
Yeah, and then Ira number 7. I'm not the biggest fan of Ira.
No, Ira's a bit of a weird character. He's not very good compared to the rest of the cast.
Yeah.
She's just there for conflict, really. Yeah. That's all it is.
Yes.
And an excuse not to have Momo around all the time. Yeah, that's literally it. That's wild. That's wild. But hey, if you guys agree, leave it in the comments and we will tell you you're wrong. Because what we say is final. No, I'm joking. Up to your own opinions. But make sure you do leave any suggestions and we will possibly talk about them tomorrow. You know, in case. Because I'm quite enjoying this conversation.
Yeah.
We normally talk a lot more, by the way. This is just really, really scraping at the sides, I would say.
One Punch Man Season 3.
One Punch Man Season 3. Let's go on to that, guys. What do you think of One Punch Man Season 3?
No, there's lots of things I could say about One Punch Man Season 3.
There's one word I could use, but I think this podcast would end very promptly.
So, obviously, we've had a plethora of promotional videos coming out. Oh, we love when we get promotional videos. But, you know, the anime comes out in a month, and There's not a trailer. There's not a trailer.
JJK fans be making them One Punch Man fans jealous.
Yeah.
Couldn't speak there for a second. That's wild.
Can't believe JJK Season 3 got a full-blown trailer and One Punch Man Season 3 still hasn't. I do have hope.
No. You have hope. Discuss this hope.
The reason is because...
I disagree. But go on, continue.
The quality in the PVs isn't the best. However, if you look at the one example we have of action from Garo, we have it in the in that teaser trailer. Now, people have been saying that footage from that isn't being used in the anime, stuff like that. But they said the same thing about the promotional videos. Yeah, it's been being used in multiple promotional videos. Why would it be used in multiple if it's not even being used in the anime? I think at this point, that I don't think they reanimate that scene with Garo with worse animation. So I think that is a good baseline for what the animation with Garo is going to look like. And so I think they're going to do what Season 2 did well and animate the Garo scenes well, which is what's really important.
I see your point on that one, but it's the whole thing on can they actually animate it better than what that promotion did? Because at the end of the day, like, I really hope they have, because I would wish that they've animated it well. It's just depending on if they've actually spent their time productively.
I mean, to be fair, look at most of the scenes from One Punch Man Season 2. They're not well animated. They look just the art quality looked terrible in a lot of frames from One Punch Man Season 2.
I feel like the highs of Season 2 are going to look better than the highs of Season 3.
I mean, we've not seen any of the highs from Season 2.
I know.
Season 3, aside from that one teaser we got like 2 years ago, something like that.
I'm just calling the shots. Like, and bro, how many years have they had to just not...
That's the reason I have hope. They say they're going to use 3D animation, but they did use 3D animation in Season 2.
They did, and it wasn't horrendous.
Yeah, they used it with Senti Choro. I don't know who... I can't remember what happened.
Better than Wano's CGI.
Yeah, I can't remember what much... Oh, don't get me started with Kaido and... Kaido, why did... I mean, to be fair, it is a weekly anime. We'll give them the pass.
Second favourite anime. Yours.
So, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, I don't remember much from the manga of what happens in Season 3. No. So I don't know which monsters are more likely... Because I can't imagine them using CGI for the heroes. If they do, that's just...
terrible.
Yeah, it's probably going to be for the monsters that are really complicated to draw. So, kind of like they did with Senti Choro. I don't remember which monsters there are that fight much in Season 3. I don't know how much the evil water fights in Season 3. I know he does some stuff in later in the Monster Association arc, but I don't know how much he does particularly in Season 3.
Yeah.
But if they CGI the water, I know fans aren't going to be happy.
It'll look like the One Piece opening.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about as well.
Yeah. You probably know the number.
No, because there's like a few that do that.
Such a sham. He's a sham fan. Sorry, guys.
Because opening 1 doesn't, opening 2 doesn't.
It just doesn't.
Opening 3 doesn't. But, it's either... Does opening 4... I think opening 5 does it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, opening 5 does it.
Right, okay.
Yeah, because opening 3, and remember there's like a panel shot going into the ship, but it's all 2D animated.
Right, yeah.
Which makes it look... The frame rate's a bit low in it, which makes it look a bit weird, but at least it's 2D animated, It was a weekly anime as well when that happened.
I just gave the camera a dishy side eye. You just look like the side of a coin.
Mm.
You look like the side of a coin.
Good to know.
Like the Queen. For any American fans out there, or new viewers, sorry, because we don't have any fans. We live on a tiny little island called the UK, and here we're not like most countries that made the common sense. We have a monarchy, so our coins have have the Queen's face and just a side profile.
Well, now some of them are getting the king.
Some are getting the king.
but
Not really.
Most of them still have the Queen.
Oh no, British citizen. And I just said the Queen.
Yeah.
No, but they don't use Camilla's face. Only the British people out there will find that funny. But yeah, I get your point.
Yeah.
About the animation 3D.
Yeah. I think hopefully they just limit it to certain monsters. I'm not bothered. See, some fans will be like, "Oh no, why didn't you animate Evil Water well?" I'm like, I'm not really bothered about that. I'm just bothered about Goro.
Yeah.
They just need to animate Goro well, like Season 2 did.
That's what caused the success, arguably, for Season 2, despite its shortcomings.
Because every time Goro was having fights, it was well animated. Now, to my knowledge, I don't remember Goro having too many fights in this section Season 3 takes place in. I know there's a few at the beginning, but I don't think there's too many, which is going to be the issue with Season 3 in general. There's not much Goro.
Mm-hmm.
But I think when he's on screen, he's going to be well animated, and maybe they'll do some of the monsters well animated.
Aye, fair. I've got other we should talk about brighter news, though.
Mm-hmm.
A lot brighter news.
Yeah.
I nearly forgot the name for a second. Concerns my second favourite anime, Chainsaw Man movie.
So the Chainsaw Man movie.
That's going to be better animated than the best animated scene in One Punch Man Season 3, and that's me calling it from here.
Oh, Callum, don't. Why you stop comparing Mappa to JC stuff? It's just not nice. Because
it's like comparing Goliath and David.
Somehow David won though. There's no chance of JC stuff.
Maybe if they take sit-ups.
They're not beating chains. They're not beating anything Mappa's doing.
They're not beating anything Mappa's doing. No, they're not.
Because
Mappa's studio does Dandadan.
Dandadan, I do not know.
I can't remember. Because they compete, I would say. Their animation's really good.
Occasionally, yeah.
Because they don't overwork the animators.
They've not got bad animation.
They've got really good animation. Yeah. It's the interesting art style that they've chosen.
It's not like it's the most incredible animation you've ever seen, but it's definitely not bad. There's not a single part of it. I think
the action is where it shines.
Yeah, I'd say there's not a single part of it that looks bad. It always looks good.
Yeah, I mean, I can't talk, but the animation, like the fights in Dandadan, I see excite me more than anything, and I can see what's going on compared to famously what I've said before, and will continue to say. One Piece's action, it's just I can never tell what's going on. It's over animation. It's a sore on my eyes.
Oh, there's no such thing as over animation.
I could see what was happening better with the manga, and the manga was hard to tell.
Callum, it's not over animation. It's bad choreography. Yeah, but it's purposely bad choreography.
Yeah,
because particularly with Luffy versus Kizaru, it's because obviously the sun god and a man who's literally made of light. Obviously, it's going to be difficult to see what they're doing, and that's what they were trying to get out with the weird animation decisions they made. But the one thing,
Wano as well, though.
Wano, it wasn't anywhere near as bad in Wano.
It wasn't as bad. I'll give you that.
I feel
there was issues.
I feel like Wano, it was so much more clear. I
think they just need a new head of.
I feel like animation peaked for One Piece peaked at Wano, and I think it was the Gear 5 fight in Wano. I think there's certain scenes from that fight that just looked so good that I feel like it's not reached the same level since.
Fair.
I feel like all the well-animated moments since have been more unclear.
Yeah.
But there's this one, it's after Luffy is bouncing off like all the lightning and fighting Kaido, and then he's like punching him and the ground's like bouncing and stuff like that. The way it's animated is so beautiful. And I don't think anything from Egghead has actually been look that good.
No, I agree.
Yeah,
it has good choreography. You know it has good choreography.
No, I don't.
Dragon Ball.
Well, Callum, that's like.
Yeah, sorry. Just had we're talking about One Piece, but although you have mentioned that, I have thought of something to discuss, and I think this might be a bit not a bit more interesting, but because we're boring people.
Hmm.
Top favorite anime fights.
Ooh.
Favorite anime fights is what I think. Top 5. Do top 5.
Since it's favorite,
Top 5.
because obviously we're not doing what we think is the best. Because I think that even if I think one's not that good, but I personally just felt good watching it, I'm still going to put it high on my list.
That's what I meant. Yeah. Nothing that's what we call it factually correct. Oh well, this animation was in this sector, and so this frame is the So yeah,
we're being completely subjective.
Completely subjective. Favorite fight. You can start with the lowest at number 5.
I don't. How am I going to know what's number 5 if I don't?
Don't know what's number 1.
Exactly. I need to start from the top.
I already know my top fight.
Okay, I'm doing Luffy versus Kaido. There's just too much emotional connection to that fight, and how much joy I got out of every new episode. There was a new section of that fight, and it was just. And then I read all the manga that had it at the time, and then I was reading new chapters when Gear 5 happened.
Yeah,
and it was just so fun.
Are we including manga or just anime?
I think we'll include manga.
Okay, that's fine because I wanted to include a manga one. It's in my top 5. It's not number 2 though. But my number 1 is Goku versus Frieza.
Goku versus Frieza.
Goku versus Frieza. Round 1, guys. Round 1. Round 2 was terrible. It was atrocious. Oh god, what a mess! But the only reason that's a mess is because of how good round 1 of that fight is. Resurrection F is terrible just because of how good Namek was. And the build up of Frieza and knowing how powerless Vegeta was against him, just amazing.
Yeah.
And it's one of the first fights in Z, other than, take that back, it's the second fight. Technically, Goku starts to lose every battle, but it's the first one Goku's ever been completely outmatched. Vegeta, you could catch up. Raditz, he could sort of, with the Kamehameha. But that was the first time where you actually felt like Goku was helpless. And then when the Super Saiyan happens, that childish feelings creep in and you get excited. And nothing has peaked that. We ate pizza on that day. I know you don't remember, but we had pizza that day. I remember it very well.
Yeah, see.
And then we watched Waterboy afterwards.
My number 2 evokes more of that childish happiness out of me than anything in Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball. It's Gogeta versus Broly.
Ooh,
that is my number 2.
Okay,
yeah,
I forgot about that fight.
Really I love it.
I would have. Fair.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that fight.
I love it. I loved it so much. The amount of hype that brought me as a 10-year-old boy. I didn't know that was the best thing we were gonna get from Dragon Ball for years and years. Because since then we got Superhero 3 years after that, and then it was another 3 years after that that Daima came out. So we didn't get anything for such a long time in terms of anime content.
Oh man!
Because obviously we did get Daima recently, and then there was lots of manga stuff going on. But in terms of anime content, I think Dragon Ball Super Broly is I think Dragon Ball Super Broly in terms of just enjoyment for me is a lot better than Superhero. I do like Superhero, but Dragon Ball Super Broly. I think
it's the most. What I would say is Super Broly is the most Dragon Ball Z. Superhero is the most Dragon Ball. If any Japanese, they're getting upset right now. I'm aware it's one series, and even I have argued that it's one series, but it's the best way to describe it because it was the change from comedy action to just action. Really, unless you count the Boo Saga, which is comedic, but really only at the start, and then it goes back to.
I mean, you got.
So that's your second favorite fight. Or favorite fight?
Second, because favorite is favorite was Luffy versus
yeah,
Kaido.
yeah.
Second favorite was Gogeta versus Broly.
Right, yeah. Second favorite. It's funny because it's a bit of a reverse, but mine is a One Piece fight. But it's Katakuri versus Luffy.
Katakuri versus Luffy.
That cemented One Piece probably as top 3 anime, and like just believing that anime, other than like big ones, can actually be good. Because One Piece is big, but like it's really long, and like before that, yes, there are good scenes, but separated by bad, mediocre Usopp. I'm gonna get so hurt.
See, you read the Luffy versus Katakuri fight in the manga. You didn't even watch it in the anime.
I didn't even watch it.
Yeah. See, I watched it in the anime, and so because
I know it's well animated.
Yeah. Parts of it.
well, totally. Mark thought it was better.
Compare it to anything after that, though. It's like any pre-Wano One Piece.
By the way, I would argue that statement that totally not Mark made. He didn't really like it in the manga. Thought it was translated better in the anime. I haven't seen the anime, and though I've read the manga, and I know he didn't understand the intense things about it, but I personally did. I think it just depends on who you are and what you enjoy. I don't know.
Yeah.
I couldn't explain it. I was absolutely hyped when I saw it.
Yeah. So that fight, obviously, I had to deal with anime pacing, which is the beautiful part about One Piece. It has the best pacing of any anime I've ever watched. If you love like watching paint dry, watching tortoises run a mile, things like that. That's the type of pacing you get from One Piece.
And this is why, guys, it's not number 1 on either of our lists.
Because
until recently, it was number 1 for a while for him.
I'm excited for the One Piece on Netflix because that will cut down what we've gotten so far into like 220 episodes or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Which will be so much better because that Katakuri fight was like 30 episodes, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a bit of a stretch. I think it was like 20. But still, that's a lot of episodes. And they kept putting scenes in between it. It's like...
Isn't it the longest fight?
And Luffy versus I don't know if Luffy versus Kaido is longer.
I'm sure.
I don't know if they counted. I think it's because they cut away more in Wano.
Yeah.
So I think
I don't know if they count that though.
I don't know either. I think on screen it might still be the longest.
Yeah. But that was probably the best because like One Piece fight for me better than Kaido. Well, for one, I'm not the biggest fan on Wano. I think it's overhyped. I think Egghead is better than Wano. Fight me. I don't care. I will die on that hill. Wano is overrated. But Kaido versus Katakuri, it was the first proper since pre-time skip. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sure it's the first proper challenge if he has other than Doflamingo.
Yeah, because Doflamingo was a challenge,
and that was the closest he got probably to losing any fight was against. No, not like the entire series. I mean, up to that point, yeah. Up to that point, closest he's gotten to losing a fight.
Well, without actually losing, because he's. I think he only lost. I think he lost once against Katakuri, technically, in the main fight because.
Yeah. He did.
Yeah.
He fell down, didn't he?
Yeah, and then again, obviously against Crocodile, he lost twice.
Mm-hmm.
Against Enel, I think it was only once.
Mm-hmm. He loses to a lot of people.
Yeah, he loses a lot.
He's the goat, though.
Yeah, he is.
Well, one of the goats. We don't just have one here, guys. That's it.
So, what was I thinking? Can't remember.
I'm just going to keep silent until we
Number 3!
There we go.
Number three. My number 1 was...
Kaido
and Luffy. My number 2 was Gogeta and Broly. My number 3, probably MUI Goku versus Jiren.
That's not even on my top 5.
Yeah,
There's a super fight.
I don't even see. The thing is, when I watch fights, I'm not like. Sometimes I care about emotional stuff and like good writing and stuff. When it comes to that fight, no, it's just at the level. It just bring a lot of hype.
Shall we tell them of your shame?
What shame?
Of when it was live, when the episodes were coming out.
I was 10 years old. I was 9 years old.
You rooted for Jiren, bro.
Okay, but I was 9 years old. I was 9 years old.
Yes.
Okay,
I'll give you. I'll give you that.
I was going through a phase.
A phase is a bit much.
Yeah.
Bro, Jiren was definitely going to win that fight. He's going to have a change of heart. Like,
it would have been better if he did have character development. I'm just saying.
It would have been better if he had a character.
Exactly. Which is why I wanted him to win, because I was on the side of good writing. But instead, they were on the side of Goku wins. This bullshit.
Swearing. No, I don't really care. But, what? Yeah, all about the. Well, you were on the side of writing. Sorry, I can't speak.
Yeah, I was on the side of writing.
And you said Goku winning. Last time I checked, MUI did not win that fight.
Exactly. Jiren should. I'm talking about winning the tournament. Goku in his universe won the tournament. It should have been. Callum, if Jiren beat MUI Goku, but then, oh no, Goku, Frieza, and 17 joined together and won, that would be no different. That would be barely different than what actually happened.
Yeah.
Barely anything would change. That wouldn't affect the writing. I was rooting for Jiren to win the whole tournament.
Yeah.
Because if he won the whole tournament, had a change of heart, brought everyone back, character growth for Jiren, character existence for Jiren.
In the manga, it exists.
Yes.
It's a lot of it.
But the manga didn't exist.
It's weird
when I was a 9-year-old.
Literally, they just give him a couple more lines and just add him in Universe 11 beforehand, and it just gives him much more character than he ever had in the anime. He was just really mishandled. But I think that's what happens when you just give notes and you haven't fully figured out what you want Jiren to do.
And then, Toei did Toei things.
Yeah, Toei did Toei things to make money. Because who wouldn't want a Goku and Frieza figure? I say, whilst there's one in my room. But, yes, so that's your number 3.
Yeah.
Okay. My number 3... It's number 3, although it copies the character growth of a previous character. I personally, at the time, did not enjoy this character. And even then, I still think this fight was better than it, and it's Goku versus Moro.
Goku versus Moro.
Goku versus Moro, yeah. It's still one of my favourite fights in just Dragon Ball in general. Well, second favourite, apparently. I think I agree with that. It's just a really, really good fight. Goku just growing, Moro taking power without having trained.
Yeah.
And I know copies Cell and Gohan, but personally I did not like Gohan all that much. I like him now, but he wasn't very good then. And I think Goku did it better. Like a lot of things, he does better. Talk to me, comments. So you're number 4.
Number 4. You haven't seen this yet, but just the whole fight against the anti-spiral at the end of Gurren Lagann. That whole fight.
Chef's kiss. Or chef's lick.
So yeah, that's that's number 4 because
what have I become?
Part of me wants to put it higher, but I'm like the top 3, like Luffy versus Kaido, Gogeta versus Broly, and MUI Goku versus Jiren. I've got to put them higher.
Yeah. To be fair, when you said number 2, I thought you were going to put that there. My number 4 is probably Broly versus Gogeta.
Yeah, fair enough.
So what's your number 5? For the same reasons as what you said. So.
Number 5. What some good anime fights?
There's a lot of them.
There are a lot of them.
Mainly been Dragon Ball and One Piece.
Yeah.
Any Hunter x Hunter, Chainsaw Man,
Hunter x Hunter. There is a Hunter x Hunter fight that makes it to my top 5. And it's Adult Gon versus Pito, because it's like 2 attacks the whole fight, but the impact behind those, well, just the main fight, and then he's like beating her to make sure he's dead for a while afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh, I just love it.
Yeah,
Obviously, you've not seen that far in the anime.
No,
yet.
I haven't.
But I love it. Because part of me wants to put Netero versus Meruem there, but
right, yeah,
it just doesn't have the same impact on me as Adult Gon versus Pito.
No. So it's my turn for number 5.
Yeah.
What would I pick? Ooh. Spoiler alert for Chainsaw Man fans that are just sticking to the anime.
Okay, so we're going to manga stuff.
Denji versus Miss Makima.
Why did you put the word Miss there? Why did you call her Miss Makima? It's just fucking Makima! Oh!
Bro's crashing out so bad. Bro, I thought that was the can. That was your nose. Bro's been producing mistakes.
Because it started with Miss Ayase and now Miss Makima. Let me guess, next you're going to say Miss Bulma, Miss Chi-Chi.
Actually, it would be Dr. Briefs.
Dr. Briefs is Bulma's father!
Yeah, I know. And I know Bulma doesn't have that name, but manga continuity, bro.
You're just not nice.
I'm not nice.
You're not nice to me.
It's because the goats are saying the names like that, so I memorised that over the actual names.
I think it's a fair enough take to put Denji versus Makima at number 5.
Denji's amazing.
Oh,
I love Denji. It's like he is the sole reason Chainsaw Man is my second favourite anime manga. See, that's number 2. Yeah. I think it'll stay there unless Dandadan continues on its trend of being goated. Pitiful yawn, looking away from the camera. Don't want to show your tired eyes. Show the hard work and grit and determination you're putting into this video. So they can't even see you staring at me. Well, they can see half of you with the Queen Elizabeth face. Elizabeth's an okay character. 7 Deadly Sins.
Why'd you bring it up 7? You only watched like 3 episodes.
Yeah, but I thought, I read a bit more of the manga, but then I just thought of Queen Elizabeth a second, then
made you think of Elizabeth from 7 Deadly Sins.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, you did see what I was watching in season 3.
She was okay.
Yeah. I don't think One Punch Man season 3 will be as bad as 7 Deadly Sins season 3. I think people are saying, "Oh my god, this is 7 Deadly Frames all over again, but worse."
7 Deadly Frames.
Yeah, that's what people call it.
Oh yeah.
That's what people call it after season 2, 7 Deadly Frames.
Yeah.
People are like, "Oh my god, this is 7 Deadly Frames, but worse." It's not going to be worse than 7 Deadly Frames. Did you like the way that Meliodas versus Escanor fight was butchered? It's just horrendous. Like genuinely, that season was so terrible, and I even managed to enjoy watching that. So I am 1,000,000% gonna enjoy One Punch Man season 3, even if they come out with even if they did get that bad in terms of animation, I'd still enjoy it because I just like it. I just like One Punch Man.
I don't think we're allowed to rank the big 3.
No, because
of our reasons.
Because you've only watched 2 of them.
Yeah.
And I've only fully watched 1 of them. I've only watched like 20 odd episodes of Bleach
and I was going to say
like 40 chapters of Naruto.
I was going to say in particular our opinions are a little bit not not popular,
Yeah.
like in the slightest.
Yeah.
On 2 of the 3.
I'd say a lot of people would agree with what my ranking for the big 3 would be. I'd say a lot of One Piece fans.
I think
would agree
people
with my
will agree
ranking.
with our rankings. I just don't think they would agree with our opinions of 2 of the big 3.
Yeah. I mean, I've yet to see 2 of the big 3, so like I can't have opinions.
Yeah, true. And I just will never watch one of them. And you guys can guess in the comments which ones are what order we put the big 3. Obviously,
Yeah.
we already gave one away for him.
Yeah.
I think me as well. I can't remember what we've been talking about, but you know, fun stuff.
Yeah.
Shall we pivot conversation
Okay.
to? Well, we've got 2 options because I feel like we've been talking about anime for the past 35 minutes.
Yeah.
Shall we pivot to live actions, films, TV shows?
I mean, anything in particular, because if I say yes and then you just come out with nothing, that would not be a very good. That would just not be nice.
DC.
DC. Yes.
The DCU.
So obviously the DCU. When do Peacemaker episodes come out? Are they on today? Ooh.
Yes, for the US.
Yeah. That's gonna be
technically the same day, but yeah, it comes out today. We don't watch it till tomorrow. No spoilers, guys, because we'll be reading the comments tomorrow morning. So you know, if we and we'll be watching it in the afternoon. So you know, if you spoil Peacemaker, I will come to your house. I will knock on your door. You'll answer the door. No one will be there. You know why? Because I'll be under your bed with a knife.
So let's just get away. Let's just get away.
Let's get away from the fun bit
before you get arrested. So
detained.
Obviously, Man of Tomorrow was announced.
Yes.
However, Man of Tomorrow was announced on September 3rd of 2025, and the release date is not September 4th of 2025. Why is it called Man of Tomorrow if it was not released the day after it was announced?
See, because you see, The Age of Tomorrow is a film about the future.
But that's not Superman.
And so Superman... No, hang on. James Gunn, big fan of films. Big fan of movies and comics. Sorry. Couldn't help myself. I just love the way James Gunn says comics. Bro, somebody make a reel of just James Gunn saying comics. It's peak, and I will watch it personally. I will have it to go to sleep to at night. It's such a comfort. But I just love James Gunn. So Age of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. And because set in the future, James Gunn knew, well, it's going to be in a year's time.
Yeah.
And he thought, well, in his mind, it's not until 2 years. But, 2 and a date for the day, today, tomorrow.
Yeah, no. It should have just been released on September 4th, 2025.
You know when
should have been released yesterday. Should have just came out.
I'm not going to say it. I was going to say, what date I think it should come out.
No, don't say it.
I won't say it.
Do not say it. Let's just say, I think you're talking about the same date that Clayface is coming out.
Yeah. There's a Clayface coming out that date.
Yeah.
Not that other one with Swamp Creature, whatever it's called.
Clayface?
No, it's Clayface and then it's Swamp Creature, whatever it's called. Do you not hear about that one?
No, because that hasn't been announced. Because the only recent announcements have been Clayface, which is
it might be a no,
creature
I
that
remember
looks...
seeing something to do with the Swamp Creature. I think it got postponed though.
Yeah, because...
So it's Clayface, that's fine.
Clayface, September 11th, 2026.
Bro, just gave it away.
I'm telling you the release date of the film. I'm not saying anything else about that date.
2027.
Because Superman's July 4th. It's not the 4th of July, it's July 9th, I think.
July
2027.
9th. Yeah.
Which is like nearly a year later.
It is nearly a year later. Oh,
I saw an image earlier
yeah.
because David Cornsweet visited John Cena on the set of Peacemaker season 2 in his full Superman suit.
Oh, did he?
So yeah, there's just an image of them taking a selfie with him dressed in his Superman suit, and then John Cena dressed in, I think they're like normal clothes, but he's got like blood splattered on him. So I don't know I don't know what scene that's going to be from.
That's wholesome.
Yeah, very wholesome.
Very wholesome.
Very wholesome.
I saw a film that came up on Netflix with David Cornsworth. And I haven't seen anything. It's like this Hollywood thing. I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
As much as I like him, I'm like, I don't like him that much. I'm not that invested in his career. I only want him as Superman, you know. Get out of here with putting him in Star Wars. If he quits Superman to do Star Wars, I will crash out.
Considering we are talking about DC, the DCU, I would hate myself if I did not mention Booster Gold.
Booster Gold.
The goal. I all I keep seeing is just TikTok edits of him, and the fact that people want what's his name? I don't remember, the guy from Smosh to play him.
Oh yeah.
I also saw some people saying Andy Samberg would be able to play him well because he's quite a comedic character.
That one again?
He's from Brooklyn, the main character in Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
Of course he is.
Andy Samberg. People are saying he could be a good Booster Gold.
Fair. I won't disagree with that. Yeah.
If you give him blonde hair, he does have a.
Bro, I think he'd be a better Green Lantern.
Oh, and Andy Samberg
as Green Lantern.
Yeah, would be so. That would actually be good.
That would be really good. Thoughts in the comments.
I don't know what I'm thinking.
You don't know what you're thinking. Batman. Robert Pattinson's Batman 2.
Robert Pattinson's Batman 2. Interesting.
Their Joker.
I know it.
What do you think?
What?
Of their Joker, if they're going to do it.
What about their Joker? I don't know what to think if I don't know what to think. You
haven't seen the deleted scene?
No.
Okay,
I haven't seen the deleted scene.
Basically, Batman goes into the prison. But the actor was asked in an interview if he was coming back as Joker, and he just stayed silent and did a smile. And then everyone said, there's your preview, what he's going to be in the Batman 2. So I don't know if he's going to be in it. He might not.
Yeah.
He could be a minor role. I mean, he could be the main antagonist.
You know the actor for the Penguin?
Yeah.
Because he's gotten the script for it.
All right, yeah. He's Irish, isn't he?
I think so. I don't know. To be fair, I didn't watch the Penguin.
No, you
kind of like how initially I didn't watch Peacemaker, so we had to rewatch it.
That's what I'm dealing with.
Yeah. I'll have to watch the Penguin before Batman 2.
Yeah. Because if
there's probably going to be a link between the Penguin and Batman 2.
You know what? When you said link, I thought like a physical link. Like Batman went onto a website and clicked the link, and boom, there's Penguin. Doctor. Why do I think of Doctor Strange?
Because you're acting a bit strange.
I am acting a bit strange. There's a lot of madness going on.
Yeah.
Unlike Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness.
Oh, Multiverse of Madness. Why does it exist?
He gets upset. It's okay. We'll do a moment of silence.
Can we just can we just you know, I hear that there's a new Doctor Strange film that's been announced after. Well, no, that people are theorizing will come out. It's not been announced.
So,
people are theorizing another Doctor Strange film will come out after Doomsday, before Secret Wars. It's funny how there still hasn't been a second Doctor Strange film, and it really has been a long time since the first one came out.
Bro, share pretending this second one never happened.
What do you mean? There's no second one.
Wanda? Where's Wanda gone?
I don't know. Nothing was shown after WandaVision.
What happened to Vision?
Vision, again, nothing happened after WandaVision.
He disappeared, and that's the issue.
Yeah. We've just had WandaVision, and
he never came back.
Nothing's continued off that.
From what I know. And I know there's somewhere, I think, where Vision comes back, but could somebody in the comments, like, if you can, and if you know, just leave it where Vision reappears, and I will watch it.
I think I would have heard if that happened. And
It was a small thing, though. I swear only a few people watched it.
if I haven't
Something stupid.
if I haven't heard of it, then it wouldn't have been handled well as Return.
I don't think... No, because it was like for a quick thing. It wasn't...
Quick thing.
Like an after-credit scene, I think, or something like that. I can't remember. I remember it going round. I don't know. Could have been a deleted scene.
You might just be tripping.
I could be tripping. Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Spider-Man Brand New Day. See, notice this. Superman, Man of Tomorrow. Spider-Man, Brand New Day. They're both talking about new days, tomorrow, new day, like there's a theme of days going around. I don't know where I'm going with this.
I don't know where you're going with this.
Okay, so if you think about it, days, that's how long it takes for the sun to go around the sky.
Mm-hmm.
But you know where Superman gets his power from? The sun.
The sky.
Did you really go to say the sky?
Kryptonite, bro. Of course. He gets his power from kryptonite.
Oh, he gets so much power from kryptonite. It was too much.
Superman fans, leave down in the comments how strong Superman gets after intaking kryptonite. And actually, it's not even his weakness anymore. So
I swear he eats it for breakfast.
He does, yeah. I swear. Somebody draw that. Please.
I swear he eats green eggs and ham, and they're green
because he puts kryptonite. It's like his salt and pepper.
Yeah. Just a little bit of seasoning.
Yeah. Just a little bit. Just sprinkle. Hello, sir. What would you like to order? I would like some fish and chips, but with extra kryptonite, if you please. They need to do a show of Superman trying to go on a dinner date with Lois Lane, but he has to keep going away to save people, and it's him trying to balance the dinner date, but before Superman. So she doesn't know he's Superman.
Didn't Invincible do something like that?
Yeah, but not in a restaurant. They were in a room, and they were going to, in delicate words, boink.
You took way too long to come up with that. I
was going to say shabam.
I was thinking smash.
Oh, no, that's all for Oh, God, Spider-Man's in trouble.
Yeah.
Mark Ruffalo. What a guy.
What a man.
He must get angry in real life.
No one likes him when he's angry.
No one likes him when he's angry.
No one does. No, not even him.
Ichi Green's quote Mark Ruffalo in Avengers Endgame.
And how the hell do you remember such obscure quotes?
I'm sure that was the quote.
I hope you're wrong. I really hope you're wrong. I just want you to be wrong for once with all the quotes you come out with. It's getting annoying, and I'm praying for your downfall at this point.
Why?
You quote everything for no reason. I'll be trying to go to sleep, and you're trying to keep me awake, and you just quote something.
Yeah.
Like a random film, a random scene.
Can you name said film and said quote?
Of course I can't. I'm not freaking like you.
I think he's capping. Put in the comments if you think he's capping.
Captain Crunch.
Bro, quote with Captain Crunch. I've never had that cereal.
You know what I have had?
Water.
Joe.
Mama. That was terrible. That was actually really bad joke. I don't think we can continue this podcast if you're going to keep making jokes like that. I'm afraid we might have to let you go.
I'm ahead of my time.
Shut up, man. Jim Carrey's ahead of his time.
Would I say that? I don't even think
he was. People were mixed about him.
I don't know.
He's bigger now. Remember, he did that thing where he was weird for a while.
Yeah.
So a lot of people went off him. And a lot of people still aren't fans of him anymore, even though I think that's mind-boggling.
forgot to talk to you about this. I was thinking about talking to you about this before the podcast, but
Oh.
I just remember this now. Have you heard of the Jesus horror movie being made?
Bro, we can't do this.
It's called The Son of the Carpenter. Nicolas Cage is playing Joseph.
May I ask the license? You're fucking.
I'm not lying.
You are
I'm not lying. I'm
You
not.
are lying.
I swear. I
No way
swear.
that exists.
I swear. I think it's called The Son of the Carpenter. Hang on, I'll get it to prove it.
Bro, how can the license for Jesus be up for grabs?
I mean, who copyrighted him? Just think about that. Who would have copyrighted him?
Alright. Fair enough. This is empty.
The
guys.
Carpenter's Son, that's what it's called.
The Carpenter's Son. Show me. I need visual proof.
Okay, so right now I'm on IMDb. The Carpenter's Son, there's a trailer.
It's a
And
horror.
And then the top cast, Nicolas Cage, the Carpenter. He's the guy playing Jesus.
Oh, I know him. What's he in?
I don't know.
You press him.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. What do you think I'm doing?
The movie list. Which goes on.
What's he known for?
Quiet Place.
He's in A Quiet Place.
That's probably where I know him from.
Yeah.
Because I've seen it once.
But yeah, Nicolas Cage is the Carpenter.
That's
Carpenter's Son.
not good.
Yeah, like when I first heard of it, I'm like, how are they able to get away with that? And I thought, surely this is like one of those like Mickey Mouse horror movie type things where like it's just a low budget thing
It seems like it's
with small actors. Yeah, because they got
medium budget.
they got
actually.
Nicolas Cage on
Yeah.
there as
I'm
the
gonna
Carpenter.
argue medium budget for one reason. Willy's Wonderland
Oh yeah, Willie.
and The Surfer.
Oh, the
They are not high budget.
but they're both peak. But still, getting Nicolas Cage means it's not a low budget film because a low budget,
Yeah.
It's
not low.
Yeah,
like self-directing.
yeah,
kind of stuff.
like
No,
like
it's when
Cougar.
it's had funding,
Yeah,
actual funding. Bro, don't mention that film, bro. It's bad. It's a really bad film.
yeah.
Don't watch it, guys. It's a waste.
It's a waste of time. 45. It's a 45-minute film, and like most of it is just a montage of them at a theme park.
And don't watch Titanic 2. That's the one. It's the one advice I got from my older brother. He told me it was a complete waste of his life. He actually felt like he wasted his life watching that film. So, but I encourage. Check it out if you want. I'm not watching it though. If you watch it and you feel like you've wasted your life, well, that's on you. Can't blame me. I just recommended that you could do whatever you want, and I've warned you. That feels like you waste your life.
So yeah, that movie's being made.
So that film's getting made.
Yeah.
Well, it's a bit of a complex.
Initially, I was like really like confused by it, but then the more I think about Nicolas Cage playing the
Joseph,
it's the fact that he's credited.
It's going to be like the green one.
It's going to be like the green one. Then
where they just don't say his name.
They're probably not going to say his name,
but like he's going to be known as the green one
because Nicolas Cage is the Carpenter.
Oh my god!
The Carpenter's Son.
The Carpenter's Son. That's insane.
How can they make it scary? I'm genuinely curious as to what they're even going to try to do. Brightburn.
Turned a superhero into a horror film.
Oh, they don't.
It's going to be the equivalent.
No.
Yeah.
I don't want them to do that.
You know how he's going to kill him? I guarantee he's going to create a cross.
What if he impales him with a cross? What if he impales him with a crucifix?
Something like that will happen. It's probably a bit of like, surely there's got to be a rule somewhere where you can't do that. Like,
the only rule that rule would only be somewhere in the Catholic Church. That's the only place you'd find a rule like that.
Yeah.
And the Catholic Church is almost definitely going to go against this movie.
Oh, 100%.
Because I can't imagine them being like, "Oh yeah, this is fine." Oh yeah, I like this.
Hope Leo has something to say about it.
It doesn't say what type of movie it is. It doesn't say it's a horror, but it says family hiding in Roman Egypt, son known as the boy.
I'm surprised he wasn't known as the savior.
So, son known as the boy doubts guardian, the carpenter, rebelling with mysterious powers. And as he uses abilities, they face natural and divine horrors.
I can imagine like the trailer saying like it was all fine and dandy until he got cross. And then they just show an image of the cross.
The director is called Lofty Nathan. I thought maybe it was like the other way around, because I'm like, does he have the same name as me? Nathan.
Right, yeah.
But no, his name's Lofty Nathan. Like,
that's weird.
Yeah.
That's a weird name. No judgment on names.
Yeah.
But, you know.
But still, like, having a first name as a last name
is weird.
And his first name,
not
Lofty, Lotfi.
We can't talk.
Yeah.
So.
But my first name's Nathan, like his last name's Nathan. I can talk about that. I can talk about that.
But if your last name was Nathan, then you know.
Imagine if someone's last name was James. LeBron James.
Bro forgot about the goat.
Oh, bro. And his first name, LeBron, like it's genuinely the same issues as Lotfi Nathan. It's that the first name sounds more like a last name than his last name.
Yeah. News. My apologies. Not important. I just had to check that was important or not, but it's not. Because this podcast takes priority. I have no other choice. I'm unemployed.
The job application. Callum, you're not scared of job applications. Job applications are scared of you.
It's a joke though, because I get to the application stage and I just get rejected. I don't even get the interview.
It would be so funny if you're trying to type in job applications and they just crashed.
Podcast creator. Oh yeah, tough times.
Yeah.
So I've got to sell my image. That's what it's come to. Just for a couple of bucks. If this doesn't work, I'm out on the streets selling more than a video, more than my image, my dignity. That's long gone. My pride. I still have my pride. Who am I kidding? I ain't Simba.
When you said I still have my pride, there's got to be a Vegeta quote where he says that. There's some
there is.
When does he say it? Do you know when?
I think it's Super, when he's getting beaten by Goku Black.
I was thinking like Z. I thought there was a. I thought
might be against
Z.
Frieza. I don't think.
I'm thinking one from like.
Give going to like.
I don't know. I'm thinking either from Cell or Boo sagas.
Comment it if you know.
I'm thinking Boo. I'm thinking somewhere in Boo he says it.
Because that happened earlier. He showed me an image of a Dokkan Battles pan.
It's when he's fighting Kid Buu. It's when he's fighting Kid Buu in the anime. I know because
yes, it is. Yeah,
and like someone was telling me Boo Saga, or
I remember him in Super Saiyan when he said it.
See, that's
I just couldn't. You know, I was imagining. You know, the Dragon Ball box set how it has Vegeta Super Saiyan in his armor.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I thought of that.
Yeah.
Why did Dragon Ball seem different back in the day? Like, you know, when you think of all the art and everything just looked different.
Well,
not the animation, guys. Let's not be that silly.
Well, the reason is because there's this thing called the mind. The mind.
The mind.
The mind.
The mind.
When you think.
Freud's theory of the uncanny.
I think Therefore, I am.
Cooked. I'm so cooked.
I'm so cooked.
That's what I said when I got rejected. Cooked.
Cooked.
Oh, well, who am I kidding? I'm a Sigma. Sorry, an alpha male. I'm sorry. Alpha doesn't apologize. I need to stop. So, there you go. So, to conclude, I guess, we've talked about rankings of anime fights. We've talked about anime. We've talked about a bit of DC.
Yeah.
Not as good as we probably should have. We quickly pivoted to Marvel somehow. And then, my unemployment.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. That's fun.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this podcast. I think we should leave it here.
Yeah.
Do you have any final messages for
Eat your vegetables.
No. Eat your greens.
See, I just don't like quoting films like you. I'm not like that obsessed. So like I decided, you know what?
I've only seen Endgame twice.
You know what? I remember the quote now. I remember that scene now. The way you said it there. I don't know why. It just clicked in my brain.
Yeah. Bro. And then speed. And speed.
Stop it. Oh, let's just end the podcast before you go off on another rant.
Bro, what would you call it? That's what I'm going to do from now on. I vow to you, viewers, from now on, I will, per one video, deliver one quote from a movie off by heart. And I promise that. And I'll inject it fluently in a conversation.
Does that mean you'll stop doing it outside of podcasts?
No. How else do you think I'm going to prepare? Subscribe, like, and hopefully you come back tomorrow. If you don't, again, I know where you live. Nah, just kidding. Enjoy yourselves, guys. Bye!